Hello Leo, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love reading focused on the first half of September from the 1st all the way through the 15th. I hope you guys are doing well. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's coming up for you for the first half of September. Starting with these two decks here, the Twin Flame Reality Check by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, and then we'll grab some scenarios from the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. And I'll list everything down below as far as the decks that are featured here today. All right, so Leo, let's get some insight here for you. And of course, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. That is just the name of the deck. But there are some twin flame references. So if you relate to that, then of course, take that part of the message. All right, let's get into it. Here we go for Leo. All right, so we're starting off with 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. So somebody could also really love baseball. Maybe this is one of those scenarios where you've given somebody chance after chance after chance and you're done. Take a look at this next message. Look at that, game over. So this is a very definitive message in that there's a situation that came to an end. Again, maybe you've given this person just time after time after time, one chance after the other, and they blew it. Oh my. We also have, this is really interesting, on and off. And maybe you're done with that. You know, you're tired of the on and off, in and out vibe between you and this individual. It definitely hurts you. Look at that. So let's grab some tarot and see what is up with this energy. Angels and spirit guides, please, focused on Leo. I'm pulling from my TANIELU tarot deck, by the way. All right, here we go. So not all of you might relate to the fact that this is a scenario where you gave them so many chances and they blew it, but it's, I feel, certainly coming through for some of you. They hurt you by doing this. Cause and effect, absolutely, because this is about balance, restoring balance, maintaining balance. This is about facing the truth of a situation. You know, this is about truth and integrity. But I have a feeling if somebody just couldn't decide what they wanted, or they were in your life 1 minute, the next they're out, and I can't help but feel for some of my Leos, you had enough of that. Yes, it hurt you to perhaps let them go and close the door on that connection. But you did give it everything you had, I feel, you know, and so maybe this is your way of severing ties with this person. And then we have the Two of Swords clearly indicating that it's not moving. It's stuck now. There's this stagnant energy, and maybe this person had some issues. We do have the Devil card coming through. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a Capricorn or still dealing with a Capricorn. As we can see here, they have some issues tied into their shadow self here. They could have also had some issues with unhealthy attachments. They could have also had addictive behavior, obsessive behavior that was just really unhealthy for the partnership. And maybe, again, you just had enough of that and finally decided, you know what, I can't do this. Game over. Wow. Let's see what else. We do have the Three of Pentacles. So what was needed in this partnership, Leo, was collaboration, two people working together. And what we see here is the total opposite. This is somebody who had their own agenda, perhaps, who might have had one foot out the door. You know, maybe when you guys were arguing or disagreeing and you just weren't seeing eye to eye, they didn't fight fairly. You know, there was this need truly to work as a team, and that, I feel, just was not happening. Divine Feminine, here you are as the Empress. Now, some of you guys could have had a family together. Some of you could have already been married. The Justice card can be tied into legal matters. Some of you guys maybe went through a divorce or a legal separation that could have broken your heart, but at the same time, you had to empower yourself as this Empress and not put up with anything less than what you deserve. Wow. Look at this. We've got the Ace of Cups. So even though one chapter of your life might have come to an end, and this is coming through especially for the Divine Feminines, this right here is a new chapter. This right here is giving you another chance at love. But first, you're being directed to really focus on loving yourself to be able to fill that cup of love for you. I'm not surprised to see this Tower Something clearly happened here that created a separation. Okay, it just wasn't happening for this one. And so the foundation just wasn't strong enough to withstand the test of time here when it comes to this partnership. And so I feel, Divine Feminines, you probably detached, you probably let go. It just wasn't offering what it was that you were expecting or what it is that you needed from this person. However, I kind of feel your love life is about to take a turn for the better. All right, so that's what's coming through there. That's the opening message. So hopefully that makes sense for those of you that have experienced this. All right, so let's go ahead and grab a few scenarios from the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle deck here. All right, so let's start with one scenario for the collective. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. All right, so we are starting off with boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. And we pretty much have seen that through the cards, right? Especially for the Divine Feminines, choosing to move on, welcoming in new love, perhaps. All right, let's grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Celestial Cosmos tarot deck here for Leo, because you clearly were not receiving what you needed from somebody. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you, as it says, self-employment, achieving goals. So you could also be moving on perhaps from a dead-end job or just a chapter of your life where you just were not fulfilled and happy. The Eight of Pentacles, it's about diligence. It's about our passions. It's about setting high standards. It's about keeping your eyes on the prize of whatever it is you're wanting to manifest. When it comes to love, it really is being able to find a partner who wants to build an amazing life together. They see the value in the connection, and you guys are on the same page. I actually love this. We've got the Six of Wands, and then we have the Fool. So right here, we have a new beginning that's coming in for you, Leo, and this is telling you here you can be very successful, very victorious, not just in your love life, but perhaps in your career opportunities as well. We've got that Tower popping up. So we clearly have seen through the cards that separations were possible. That might have happened. There could have been separations through legal matters, as we've seen. You know, but this was very challenging right here. And I feel some of you guys are just ready to move on from that, because at the end of the day, what you're looking for here is commitment. Somebody could have had commitment issues, you know, and you did not receive what you needed from them. And so therefore, you really are looking to move on and find what it is that you are deserving of, what it is that's been missing in your life. And I feel just based off of this, you had to experience something perhaps really painful for you to be able to get to this part of the destination where it's a new beginning, and you're going to end up connecting with somebody who won't have any commitment issues, you know, because there's a situation here that clearly is not moving. And so you can only wait for so long for somebody to get their act together, you know, Leo. And so I really do feel here with that Two of Swords, you had enough of that and you're creating your own movement. It is up to you to be able to take that leap of faith and create movement for yourself. All right, so let's go ahead and grab another scenario if you didn't resonate with that one. All right, for Leo, what else do we need to know? We have the Grim Reaper. Wow, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. That's really amazing how Spirit knows what needs to come through, you know, on and off, heartbroken, game over. The relationship is over. It says that right here. You know, so there's something tied into this energy. For those of you that know, it's no longer going to move because you don't want it to move. You know, you're done. Somebody really hurt you and you're really wanting something different, something new. And that's absolutely okay. All right, let's continue to tap into that energy. for Leo. Yeah, that's what it's talking about this time, at least for some of you. You're not willing to give this person another chance. It's done. There you are, Divine Feminine, High Priestess. Some of you could be dealing with a Divine Masculine Leo. You could be representing the Cancer here. Divine Feminine, take that if it makes sense. So this is a feminine tapped into a very intuitive type vibe. And so you got to rely on that intuition here, Divine Feminines, especially knowing in your heart of hearts, you know it's done, you know it's over, you're not willing to give this person another chance because they've either really disappointed you time and time again, or they really hurt you, and it's a chapter that's finished. Look at that. Cycle has completed. It's done. It's not going anywhere. And the interesting part about the World card too is it's really focused on fixed signs: Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, there you are, and Taurus. You know, so this is really an elevated interpretation to let you know something came to an end because you weren't going to be putting up with this person's BS any longer. Now, they could have been juggling, they could have been horrible at prioritizing their relationships, their obligations, their life overall, you know, didn't make use of their time, or they didn't make time for you, you know, so that could have been an issue as well. Look at this. We now have the moon. So this is so significant here, Leo, because they could have been lying to you. They could have cheated on you. They could have been deceptive towards you. There could have been an affair here. There could have just been some type of manipulative or deceptive behavior on their part. And that is probably why you're not willing to give this person another chance. However, they want another chance. They want a new beginning. Look at this. So two aces right next to each other. They want a new opportunity to come back. This Ace of Swords, they're telling you here perhaps that if there were deceptive behaviors on their part, that they've cut that out. If there was a third party or infidelity, they've cut that out. They have worked on themselves. They now have a better understanding of what they need to do. But what we do see here, especially on Leo's part, is you really are done. And here you are, your Strength card coming through. And it's very difficult sometimes to sever ties and to move away from somebody that we still care for and love, you know, especially if you share a long history with that person. But this right here is you tapping into your inner strength and doing what feels right for you, you know, taking perhaps every strength within you to be able to move forward, however difficult that might be. And if that's what you're doing, good for you, because there's a new cycle that wants to come in here to be able to bring you the happiness that this person could not bring you. All right, so let's grab one more for the collective. But that's a very strong message that's clearly indicated here this time, Leo. All right, so if you didn't resonate with either of those, let's grab one last one. One more. We have mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflect our wounds, introspection. And, you know, sometimes twin flame connections can be looked at as two people who are mirroring each other. So take that if it applies. So let's go ahead and clarify this and see what this is about. Somebody could have self-image issues. There could be some old wounds that need healing. Okay. And if you guys are mirroring each other, you're probably more in tune with each other's vibes more than you realize. All right, Leo, let's see what else. There's clearly healing that needs to happen here. You guys are in need of being able to heal broken hearts, heal emotions. This is recuperation time. This is a time to really focus on taking a break. It's a resting period. It's a time to contemplate one's thoughts, actions, you know, and it's interesting that we've got the Judgment card right here. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra specifically. I feel perhaps it's either a part of your journey or theirs, or both of you, to go through this awakening that the Judgment card offers. you know, because it really is a wake-up call for somebody here to do the right thing, to apologize, to ask for forgiveness, to take action to fix something. I kind of feel here that once the healing has completed, Leo, that maybe there's the opportunity for you guys to reconcile. When it comes to the masculine, we do have the King of Cups. This is somebody who's very affectionate, very loving, very devoted. They're ready to offer their cup of love to you. So if they hurt you before, perhaps they have learned those lessons through this awakening. And then we also have the Nine of Cups, which is about realizing a dream, wishes that are fulfilled. It's about satisfaction. It's about emotional stability. Okay. So through healing, I really do feel that can change. Look at this. And then we have the Ten of Cups right there. So harmony restored, divine love, as we can see right there. This is a very fulfilling type of love. This is almost like a fairy tale ending. It's like a dream come true. It's like a fantasy that actually manifests because you end up getting everything that you ever wanted and hoped for and wished for in love, in life. So if you relate to this one, continue on that healing journey. I feel perhaps you might hear from this person. They still care for you. They still love you. They see you as a wish that they would love to be able to manifest, to build a life with you, possible marriage, possible starting a family together. And maybe you guys are on the same page because you guys are marrying each other. Okay, so that's what's coming through there. And lastly, I wanted to go ahead and grab some dialogue messages from whoever it is that you are thinking about. Let's grab some words from their higher self and what it is that they're feeling and thinking. I'll be grabbing messages from my Heavenly Hearts Oracle deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. All right. What is this person thinking and feeling from their higher self? You're being divinely guided towards a different path. That is where your happiness lies. Isn't that interesting? So perhaps your person is being divinely guided back to you somehow, and they're wanting you to know this because their happiness lies with you. Let's see what else. I love it when you call me just because. Well, that could go both ways, you know. Perhaps you're expecting a phone call from someone, or of course they will communicate with you somehow. We have seen that in this reading. Let's grab another. Our soul connection is magical. So they really have had that epiphany. Maybe they had to experience tower moments, painful breakups, separations for them to realize this. But they are now seeing the magic that the relationship really represents, the value of it all. All right, Leo, so I will leave that there, guys. And I just wanted to mention, for those who are not aware, that we do a super chat live stream every Wednesday. This, of course, is a general love forecast. But if you're wanting a personal love forecast, we offer that on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And the announcement is typically on the community tab here on YouTube, as well as on my Instagram page. So you can learn all about it and read through the post to find out exactly what's happening for that particular live stream. We have different ones that we offer, but the ones on Wednesday in particular is the one where you can get a mini reading custom tailored for you specifically. All right, guys, so that's it for now. And if you are looking for a longer reading, that as well is available on my website. That's down below in the description box, as well as any of the decks that you see here, and wanting to view my deck shop, all of that is down below, as well as the action buttons at the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care.